With me, I have got super flyweight Kal Yafai. How are you, Kal?
I'm good, thank you. You?
Very well, thank you. Recently, we saw Paul Butler obviously challenge for the world title at super flyweight against Zolani Tete, and he fell short. And Zolani Tete was impressive on the night. What did you make of both performances from both fighters?
Yeah, it was a very good performance by Tete. He come out and done what he had to do. He's very big, very long, stuck to his boxing. I think he had the right tactics. And I just think I don't think Paul performed to what he could do. But I think it would have been hard either way. The way that Tete controlled the distance and manoeuvred his way around the ring. It was a bit unfortunate what happened at the end, but that's boxing, and I'm sure Paul Butler will be back and be back stronger.
Obviously, we saw Paul Butler move up to bantamweight to win a world title, and for someone so young, it's a great accomplishment to have already won a world title, come back down to his probably more natural weight, and couldn't do it at that weight at that present time, but. He'll come back stronger, and you believe he'll still win a world title at Superfly.
Yeah, he's capable of doing that. So yeah, get the right fights, and I'm sure he can achieve that. It's just getting the right opponents and depending on his performances and how that fight has affected him.
There's always been talk of a fight between yourself and Paul Butler. Obviously, with him having a world title, that would have sort of given you more incentives to sort of look for that fight. But without a world title around his waist, does that fight still appeal to you with Paul Butler?
Yeah, of course. It's a big domestic fight, so big domestic fights is what people want to see. They'd rather see a big domestic fight than just fighting some foreign guy that they've never heard of. So yeah, it's a big fight. But obviously, we're concentrating on chasing our own world titles at a flyweight, so we're going to do that. And if something could happen, obviously down the line with Paul, then yeah, definitely it'd be something I'd be willing to do.
What is your current weight situation then, as regards to what weight you'll fight at?
Well, tonight I'll fight as a flyweight for the first time. I weighed in £2 over the flyweight limit, and then in Birmingham I'll fight for the WBC silver title at flyweight. So yeah, exciting times. And just trying to improve and trying to just fulfil my potential, and hopefully get a world title strap around my waist.
Also been talked about, obviously, Jamie Conlan fighting Paul Butler. That's also been mentioned, but is that a fight that could potentially interest you as well?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, big domestic fights is what people want to see. But I think me and Jamie Conlan at kind of similar stages. We've had roughly the amount of same fights as well. So yeah, I think there are fights that could happen as well. And you can throw names like Kevin Satchel and the other flyweights in the mix as well. And there's all domestic fights there, and it is something that people want to see, and it'll be good for the viewing public.
The lower weights doesn't always get the recognition and praise it sometimes should get, but that's just boxing in general. But it is an exciting division. Both them divisions, I mean, domestically and worldwide, are exciting to watch, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Domestically, we've got a lot of talent there. Worldwide, like flyweight worldwide is considered one of the most stacked weights out there. A lot of talent there. A lot of good fighters. So yeah, it doesn't get the recognition sometimes, but hopefully the top fighters can bring that back in, and hopefully I can do that over here in Britain. Put on some good performances, some good shows, and show people that the little guys can really fight.
I told you before, I've got a little cousin, Sri Lankan flyweight champion. He's struggling to get fights all the time, so could even match him up with someone like you, or if Butler wants it or Conlan wants it, he's up for it.
I think we're a bit above that kind of level, so I'm not interested in one round knockout jobs. You could probably feed him to someone like Prince Patel or someone like that. That'll probably be a good matchup. Sri Lanka and India are pretty close, aren't they? So they have good cricket games. So maybe in the boxing terms, have it on the side of a cricket pitch or something. Patel v your little cousin.
Raj Cassius.
Raj Cassius, yeah. But let's be truthful here. His surname isn't Cassius, is it?
I'll have a word with him and see what he says. All right, well, listen, Kal Yafai, thank you very much for giving Cassius and Elwood a little bit of time, and best of luck with the rest of your future.
Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.